And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live at the Intercontinental Hotel. Goodness gracious me. Twitter, Facebook, everyone's on fire tonight. And I think Fauz Khalid will summarize this all when he says, I hope Tony Gachoka has brought toothbrush, toothpaste, and extra boxes. He might just get arrested after JKL. Wow. Aiden Dwale, lead of the majority, is also text me. Not happy at all, Tony. You are just, you're fuming, man. You're foaming at the mouth.
Let me rely on William Shakespeare for Dwale, because you know my father pays school fees, and cowards die many times, Mheshimiwa, before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once, so bring it on.
Tupac also quoted that in one of his songs, huh?
Of all the wonders that I have yet had, can you finish it?
No, you finish it, Tony.
It seems to me most strange that men should fear seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. So bring the death soon, Honorable Dwale.
So, Dr. Njoki, she's a psychologist. She says, Tony is an idealist who is not seeing the big picture. He needs to wake up and smell the coffee. Give Jubilee a chance, she says. They are in power and that is reality. Simply.
If I was the opposition, given that she and all the Jubilee effort is on Save Waiguru, I would write one sentence to Raila Odinga and Code in the morning. When you have them by the balls,
oh Lord,
their hearts and minds will follow.
Oh Lordy, Lordy, you didn't just say that.
Yes, but it's English. If you have them.
No.
Can I write for you?
No. It's okay, Tony. It's okay.
If you have them by the balls, their hearts and minds will follow.
We get the point.
The opposition is being fed and fed and fed until you can't understand why is the government. I can't see the government. Every day you wake up, headline. Waiguru, headline. Defend Waiguru, defend. I mean, really, who elected Waiguru? She's an appointed cabinet secretary. Who elected her? How many people? That she and all those who adore or think they adore her, or I don't know what they adore, because I'm here and you leave me in jail, I would have said more things. I'm careful. I know. Today I know you didn't give a disclaimer. KTN is more comfortable with me. No. I'm like Donald Trump. I bring ratings. Now what is happening is this. I am aware. Let me say, nobody elected Al Waiguru. And nobody expects the president to share our votes to him, to any cabinet secretary. And anyone who is cheating the president, that because we elected Uhuru Kenyatta, and we love you, and Uhuru will love you, and Uhuru, I'm telling you, it's TG, I'm telling you, you cannot donate that vote to somebody who must step aside and must be investigated, because then you can't say Wetangula, who has violated all the laws, electoral offenses, and should never be a candidate in Kenya. You can't talk about Aladwa, a man called Jirongo, a man called Mudama, a man called Moses Kuria, all these people who use hate speech. And they continue to do it because that is why we're in the ICC in the beginning. We're in the ICC because Kenyans were forced to fight because of careless comments. And now because Ruto has not had a good legal team at The Hague or has problems, that somehow, unless Kenyatta was jailed, in order to show they were together. So I don't know whether, the advisors of Ruto think that Uhuru should have been convicted and jailed, so that there would they believe we didn't betray him.
But let me ask you this. Let's go back to the suspensions back in February, 5 cabinet secretaries. How do you think they're feeling when they see this news unfolding? From your friend Charity Ngilu to Joseph Kamau to Chirchir to all those who were...
Forget how they are feeling. It's how the president is looking when he walked to the August House in a joint session of Senate and Parliament, and he gave a State of the Nation, a program and a statement borrowed by this show, and Muigai Kenyatta himself said, I've drawn the line, and here I give the Kenyans that have been named but are not convicted to step aside so that independent investigation could be made, and I will not replace any of them. And now I ask him the question that me, Tony Gachoka, Uhuru are doing the line on Waiguru. She must go.
And Tony, look, this being Kenya, what if she doesn't?
I've said, Koinange, you know.
No, what you say is one thing.
I'll go with my son to swim, you know. I have a life other than, you know, Koinange.
Sure.
But I have told the president, you know, it is possible for other communities and other leaders and other people in government to believe that some people say what they mean and mean what they say. That we are not a community that is protecting those who have, in their own view, protection. There is no protection that I know of that Anne Waiguru enjoys, and there must not be a bully tactic, a mom justice kind of approach, as court have done, to say that Jubilee has collapsed because Waiguru has collapsed. I have only said that Waiguru has joined the bagwagon of William Ruto.
But
I've said it because nobody else has said it.
Yeah, you said it
Koinange, no, Koinange, that's why I come here. You know, there are many shows on television, but you are the best.
Yeah, but when you come with such outrageous statements, Tony, you make me worried, you know?
I know. So what has happened today? Tell me. Who has sued you? First of all, this is all my life. Okay?
Yeah, I see.
I've never lost a court case.
Yeah.
I've never lost.
Yeah, but you're still in court, you know, for this last one. It's not
Which
over.
one?
It's not over
But
yet.
you are the one who left me. Me, I won. You paid.
A fine.
No, you. No, why did you pay if you are innocent?
Because I didn't want to go to jail with you over the
No,
weekend.
but me, I like jail. But I'll never be convicted. It's here.
No, it's okay. We know it. We know your history.
Yeah. I say what I mean, and I say it rightly. Because let me tell you, there is nobody who commits an offense who wants to be shown that they are a criminal. In fact, most criminals operate at night because it's dark. If it was good to be a criminal, you'd steal in the day when the light is out. Now I've told you, after tomorrow, William Ruto is now not going to walk in the dark. He'll either defend and hold a press conference and say, with Dwale who is watching you and whatever, Tony is crazy. Or if you want me to say it now, the ICC, if it issues warrants, and against Ruto, whatever, and Ruto's people say they are not going, then I will tell you this. The president of Kenya went. When they wanted him, he left the power.
Yeah.
And he went as an individual citizen.
Yeah, but Tony...
But I can tell you, please let me say,
say.
I have talked to confidants of the Ruto camp who say they are not going. So,
but that's not, you know, look, that's neither here nor there.
But it's happening, just wait and see.
And a lot of people...
Can I give you the diary?
Wait, don't give me the diary, because you're not the ICC, you're not a judge, you're not a part of it. But let me just say, you know, for all intents and purposes, a lot of people have said, this case is over. It's over.
Then why are you praying if it's over?
Because prayers are good.
Then why do you need Moses Kuria to come all of a sudden? From where?
Well, he's kept quiet since.
Jeff, let me ask you a question. What's your name? Moses Kuria. Where do you come from? Atulu South. Whose MP are you? Kenyatta's MP. And who paid you? Kibaki. How much did Kibaki pay you? To do what? To buy a witness. Which witness did you buy? Mr. Cross-examination has just been... Mr. Kuria, do you know where you are? I'm at the ICC. Can I ask you again, did you buy a witness? Mr. Kuria, what did you pay? Who paid you? Mr. Kuria, how much did you earn a month? How much did you earn that year? Mr. Kuria, I want to know, this money when you are paid, were you asked to give to anyone? Have you ever been anywhere near Rift Valley? Have you ever been anywhere near the deputy president?
So Tony, all of a sudden, I mean, I feel like I'm at The Hague right now, man. What, have you studied law or what?
I want to sing you a song.
Oh, goodness.
Every gambler knows the secret to survival is knowing when to play.
No. Knowing when to walk away.
And when?
Knowing when to run.
And
like in a tracksuit, Tony.
When to? Every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing when to walk away, knowing when to fold up, knowing when to walk away.
When was the last time you
knowing when to run?
When was the last time you were gambling?
You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. So Koinange, let me say this.
Yeah.
When you are a gambler, you don't count your money. And when you are a gambler, you don't threaten a president who is sitting in power.
And when you're a gambler, Tony, you don't just make outrageous statements.
And I'm not making outrageous statements. I'm saying there are prayer meetings in Kenya, and the other day the leader of the government business, Adwan Duale, said that Jubilee and the government will consider pulling out of the ICC should a judicial order that they wish not come as they favor it. Now, those kind of comments mean that we who are Jubilee supporters and us who voted this government in allow Duale to speak for us and to pray for us, and I thank you for the prayers.
But Kenya's been trying to get out of the ICC for a long time. I mean, they campaigned at the AU, they campaigned at the UN. There's nothing new, Tony.
So I'm saying to the Anwe and the ones that have taken that decision, this country is bigger than any one person. And I, Tony Gachoka, have talked to Gideon Moi, I've talked to Musalia Mudavadi, and I've talked to Raila Odinga. And I've said, if there is anyone who is going to blackmail Kenya, regardless of the next outcome of the next election, go and speak to President Kenyatta. What I'm happy about, President Moi and Nicholas Biwott met President Kenyatta 2 days ago. I'm hoping that the former Prime Minister...
What was the point of all that?
Well, those are internal discussions. I may know the discussions are, but it's about that Kenya is more important than any individual.
Okay, if an election was held today, presidential election, would President Kenyatta win today?
If I were to advise him?
No, don't advise. I'm asking you a straightforward question.
He would lose.
What must he do between now and 17?
He has to fire these people.
All right.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts, Tony, going forward.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. But let me say this.
Are you seriously going there, Tony?
I'm saying this country means so much to all of us that, Jeff, sometimes I really think and I pray that we need to go back and understand that the Pope is here, and when the Holy Father comes, and I made that prayer, people may remember the values of a society, the morals of a society. We are expecting the papal visit in Kenya because we must be honorable men. I just don't know why people are excited that the Pope must come to headlines of corruption or theft. And even if it was not the Pope, why as Kenyans we can't wake up and work hard, all of us? Yani tunakula airburger pamoja, lakini mtu mmoja bana anakuwa golden burger, mwingine anakuwa airburger.
Okay, I got a tweet here, no, a text from Dennis Itumbi.
I know him.
Director.
Yes.
Digital. Yeah. Diaspora. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
He says, my challenge to Tony, revive the Post-Political magazine. Okay, that's what he's saying. He hasn't finished. Number 2, what is the specific accusation against DP Ruto? That's what Itumbi is asking. Number 3, you have been a political advisor to many politicians from Gilu in 97. What, in your view, is your best contribution in shaping the kind of ideal politician that you are describing? Go on.
Tennessee, to me, the first thing I want to answer, I don't know why you're watching me. You must be very idle. So, my second answer, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Uhuru. And good night. Yes, Jeff?
That's it?
Yeah. Any other one? Bring it on.
I can't read enough of these tweets. These tweets, I mean, most of them are asking, you know, what are you smoking? We want whatever Tony is smoking. That's what we want.
Me, Jeff Koinange, you are the only most honorable man who, I tell you one thing, this bench is going to change Kenya forever. You know why? Because you are a man of substance. I saw you yesterday here with Meguna, and there was a time people were banning Meguna. And you said, no, Meguna, have your minute. You know what happens? When these people who think they control media or information and all that, they're all part of our package. They can't deal with real men and real ideas. You know, me, I told you when I was last year, and maybe I should read it for you.
No, don't read it. Let me end with a tweet by Jackie. Jackie says...
You are scared of my words.
I'm so scared. Says, never mistake arrogance for intellect.
Can I answer as I go? sleep with the angels. I wish you a good night, madam. And never watch Tony Gachoka again. It's never by force.
Tom Okoth.
Yes.
Tony is a brilliant chap and focused, but he should go slow on Uhuru Alliance. Tom Okoth.
That's fine, but should it happen, Mr. Okoth, should something happen and the state is held hostage, remember you had it first in the #1 television show, right here on KTN, said by Tony Gachoka, who has nothing but love for Ruto and Uhuru.
Yeah.
But nobody is bigger than Kenya. And I'm sorry, Ruto, for your circumstances, but Kenya is bigger than you.
Kenya's bigger than Tony Gachoka as well, who's going to jail after this show, I'm sure.
Bring it on. Bring it on. How do we do this? Baba Gida.
And Mama Gida.
No, you're Gida. I know everything about you and Gida.
Thanks so much for joining us. I think it's time to end this show before Tony gets us into more trouble than he has already. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. The views held are those of the guest and the guest alone, not mine, certainly not KTN's. I had to say that, Tony, because
it's mine alone, Tony Gachoka, and I underwrite them, and you can go to Tony Gachoka at Twitter or Facebook. Bring it on.
Okay. On that note, next week, new week, new show, new guest, new theme, new topics. The only thing that's consistent, same place, same time. Make sure you tune to Kenya's television network, KTN, for the best of the best. Wait, of the best.
This guy is worried. Somebody watching.
Thanks so much for watching. Keep tweeting.
Something has happened.
At Tony Gachoka, at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag.
Why are you panicking?
Is bring it on. I am panicking. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good luck. God bless. Have some water, man. Have some juice.
I've been drinking water with you. Bring it on, Jeff. Koinange.